The King of Hungary was the head of state of the Kingdom of Hungary from 1000 to 1918. The style of title Apostolic King was confirmed by Pope Clement XIII in 1758 and used afterwards by all the kings of Hungary. So after this date the kings are referred to as Apostolic King of Hungary. Establishment of the title. Before 1000 AD, Hungary was not recognized as a kingdom and the ruler of Hungary was styled Grand Prince of the Hungarians. The first king of Hungary, Stephen I, was crowned on the 25th of December 1000 with the crown Pope Sylvester II had sent him and with the consent of Otto III, Holy Roman Emperor. Following King Stephen I's coronation, all the monarchs of Hungary used the title king. However, not all rulers of Hungary were kings. For example, Stephen Bocskai and Francis II Rákóczi were proclaimed rulers as High Princes of Hungary, and there were also 3 governors of Hungary, sometimes styled regents: János Hunyadi, Lajos Kossuth and Miklos Horthy. Legal requirements for a coronation to be legitimate. From the 13th century a certain process was established to confirm the legitimacy of the king. No person could become the legitimate king of Hungary without fulfilling the following criteria: coronation by the Archbishop of Esztergom, coronation with the Holy Crown of Hungary, coronation at Székesfehérvár Basilica. This meant a certain level of protection to the integrity of the kingdom, such as that, for example, stealing the Holy Crown of Hungary was no longer enough to become legitimate king. The first requirement was confirmed by Becket III, who had been crowned by the Archbishop of Kalocsa based on the special authorization of Pope Alexander III. But after his coronation he declared that his coronation would not harm the customary claim of the archbishops of Esztergom to crown the kings. In 1211, Pope Innocent III denied to confirm the agreement of Archbishop John of Esztergom and Archbishop Berthold of Kalocsa on the transfer of the claim, and he declared that it is only the Archbishop of Esztergom who is entitled to crown the King of Hungary. The King Charles I of Hungary was crowned in May 1301 with a provisional crown in Esztergom by the Archbishop of this city, that led to his second coronation in June 1309. In this time the Holy Crown wasn't used and he was crowned in Buda by the Archbishop of Esztergom. However, his third coronation was finally in 1310, in the city of Székesfehérvár, with the Holy Crown and effectuated by the Archbishop of Esztergom. Then the king's coronation was considered absolutely legitimate. On the other hand, in 1439, the Dowager Queen Elizabeth of Luxembourg ordered one of her handmaidens to steal the Holy Crown from the Palace of Visegrad, and then promoted the coronation of her newborn son Ladislaus V, which was carried out legitimately in Székesfehérvár by the Archbishop of Esztergom. A similar situation occurred with the Matthias Corvinus, when he negotiated to get back the Holy Crown which was in the possession of Holy Roman Emperor Frederick III. Then, after obtaining it, he was legitimately crowned, inheriting the throne. As in all the traditional monarchies, the heir descended through the male line from a previous king of Hungary. In accordance with Hungarian tradition, this right usually passed to younger brothers, before passing to the son of the previous king, which caused family disputes on many occasions. The founder of the first Hungarian royal house was Arpad, who led his people into the Carpathian Basin in 895. His descendants, who ruled for more than 400 years, included St. Stephen I, St. Ladislaus I, Andrew II, and Becket IV. In 1301 the last member of the House of Arpad died, and Charles I was crowned, claiming the throne in the name of his paternal grandmother Mary, the daughter of Stephen V. With the death of Mary, the granddaughter of Charles I, in 1319, 1595, the direct line was interrupted again, and Mary's husband Sigismund continued reigning, after being elected by the nobility of the kingdom in the name of the Holy Crown. Later, Matthias Corvinus was elected by the nobles of the kingdom, being the first Hungarian monarch who descended from an aristocratic family, and not from a royal family that inherited the title. The same happened decades later with John Zapolya, who was elected in 1526 after the death of Louis II in the Battle of Mohacs. After this, the House of Habsburg inherited the throne, and ruled Hungary from Austria for almost 400 years until 1918. Other titles used by the King of Hungary. Over the centuries, the kings of Hungary acquired or claimed the crowns of several neighboring countries, and they began to use the royal titles connected to those countries. By the time of the last kings, the precise style was, by the grace of God, Apostolic King of Hungary, Dalmatia, Croatia, Slavonia, Rama, Serbia, Galicia, Lodomeria, Cumania and Bulgaria, Grand Prince of Transylvania, Count of the Sekles. The title Apostolic King was confirmed by Pope Clement XIII in 1758 and used thereafter by all the kings of Hungary. The title of King of Slavonia referred to the territories between the Drava and the Sava rivers. The title was first used by Ladislaus I. It was also Ladislaus I who adopted the title King of Croatia in 1091. Koloman added the phrase King of Dalmatia to the royal style in 1105. The title King of Rama, referring to the claim to Bosnia, was first used by Bequtla II in 1136. It was Emeric who adopted the title King of Serbia. The phrase King of Galicia was used to indicate the supremacy of a Halych, while the title King of Lodomeria referred to Volhynia. Both titles were adopted by Andrew II in 1205. In 1233, Bequtla began to use the title King of Cumania, which expressed the rule over the territories settled by the Cumans at the time. The phrase King of Bulgaria was added to the royal style by Stephen V. Transylvania was originally a province of the Kingdom of Hungary ruled by a voivode, but after 1526 became a semi-independent principality subordinated to the Ottoman Empire, and later to the Habsburg Empire. In 1696, after dethroning Prince Michael II Apafi, Leopold I took the title Prince of Transylvania. In 1765, Maria Theresa elevated Transylvania to Grand Principality. The Count of the Sekles was originally a dignitary of the Kingdom of Hungary, but the title was later used by the princes of Transylvania. Length of reign.